Welcome to McGraw-Hill Personal Tutor. Solve each equation. A. 3x squared minus 4x plus 1 equals 0. So we're going to use our calculator to solve this equation. So we'll come here and we're going to graph it. So we'll go to the y equals, and for the y1, we'll enter our 3x squared minus 4x plus 1. Let's go ahead and graph that. Now it appears that it crosses the x-axis 2 times, which will give us 2 solutions. Let's go ahead and just zoom in on this just to be able to see it a bit better. And then we'll use our calculator function here to actually solve it. So it looks like we've got one solution that is between 0 and 1, and we have what appears to be 1 as a solution. But let's go ahead and calculate this. So we'll go second, trace, which is the calculate portion of this. We're looking for the 0 because our equation equaled 0. So that's number 2. And it says a left bound, so I want to find a left boundary. Well, I'm trying to find this first intersection with the x-axis, so I need to be to the left of that. So that cursor is to the left, and then I'm going to find a right boundary. So I'll come over here a little bit to the right, which will be below, and hit enter. So it's going to now guess between these two x values here that I use for my boundary, and you'll see these arrows. So our solution should be in between those arrows, and it is. And you'll notice our 0 is given as 0.3 repeating, which is 1/3. So we've got, for part A, we have x is equal to 1/3. And now we're going to find the other value. So I'll come back up here again, do the same thing, and I can just hit number 2. And I'm going to come down here and pick a left boundary, come a little bit further, pick a right boundary, and it is what we said at the beginning. We thought maybe it was 1, and it is. So we have a solution for part A of 1/3 and 1. B, 6x squared plus 4x minus 3 equals 0. So we're going to do the same thing for this part as well. We're going to come back here, we're going to clear out this equation, and we're going to type in the 6x squared plus 4x minus 3. We're going to graph it, and it looks like we're in a good window here. You'll notice we can't see the bottom of this parabola, but that's okay. We want to find out these two spots here and here. So let's go ahead and calculate that, our 0. And you'll see the cursor is up here. I'm going to start with the leftmost solution. So there's the cursor to the left, so our left boundary. Come down a little bit below. So we have in part B, x is equal to negative 1.12, we'll say. And then let's go ahead and find that other solution. So I'm going to come just so it's below that and to the left, just slightly. Come up just a little bit so it's to the right. And it looks like we have a value of 0.45, we'll call it, rounding to the nearest hundredth. Thank you for using McGraw-Hill Personal Tutor.